So you want to become a tax boss? You're going to need an EFIN, PTIN, EIN, and then tax software. Hey there, beautiful people. Tamika Marie here, and I show everyday people how to become tax bosses. Today, I'm going to walk you through what an EFIN is, why it's important, and how you apply for it. We'll also talk about differences between PTIN, EFIN, and EIN. So let's get into it. EFIN stands for Electronic Filing Identification Number. This ID number registers your business with the IRS and allows them to track which e-file provider submitted which tax return. If you have a tax preparation business, you need an EFIN. You won't be able to file any tax returns without it. The IRS e-file system increases your productivity and improves your client service, allowing you to process hundreds of returns per location. The e-file system transforms how we process tax returns. Anyone filing more than 10 tax returns in any year must obtain a number. It's more efficient and reduces the chance of error over the paper filing method, especially with tax software as a backup for compliance review. An EFIN is required for all professional tax software to transmit returns. Okay, so now let's unlock the difference between an EFIN, PTIN, and an EIN. In the beginning, this may confuse a lot of people, so let me define each one. An EFIN is an Electronic Filing Identification Number. A PTIN, PTIN, is a Preparer Tax Identification Number. And an EIN is your Employer Identification Number. You can get an EFIN so that your business can electronically transmit taxes to the IRS using professional tax software. You get a PTIN to register to prepare taxes for compensation. And lastly, you get an EIN to register your business as operational with the IRS. The number is used to file your business tax returns such as income, payroll, etc. To recap, the EFIN and the EIN are registrants for your business, while the PTIN is for you as a registration as an individual tax preparer. An EFIN has 6 digits, but both the PTIN and the EIN have 9 digits. For a more detailed breakdown of the PTIN and how to obtain one, check out my other videos and the articles about it. There'll be links down below in the description. Applying for an EFIN is easy, and it can be done in 3 steps, primarily online. And while you don't need to pay for the actual application, there may be additional costs down the line if you don't follow all of the instructions completely. So first up, let's create an e-services account with the IRS website. Next, you're going to submit your application online and make the fingerprinting appointment. And last, you need to pass the IRS's suitability test. It's fairly easy, but it does take some time to process. According to the IRS, it can take about 45 days to process the application in its entirety. The IRS takes this time to run a background check after confirming your identity. You may ask, why does the IRS need to confirm your identity? Filing taxes is a huge responsibility. Tax practitioners handle sensitive information such as your clients' names, social security numbers, and financial data. As a tax boss, you must be identified and cleared of any back tax debt and any hint of impropriety. If you're planning to start your tax preparation business in the next calendar year, make sure that you apply for your EFIN no later than the beginning of October of the previous year. This gives you 2 to 3 months of cushion to secure your EFIN. And it's important to note that when you apply for an EFIN, all of the firm's principals and officers will need to be vetted by the IRS. Principals and officers of a tax preparation firm can include a sole proprietor, an individual entrepreneur, partners, a partner with 5% or more interest in the company, corporate officers, the president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, or any other key persons. It doesn't matter what the title is. You're going to list them all if they plan on touching a tax return. If a sole proprietor, partner, or corporate officer is not involved in the filing of tax returns for the company, the professional who does process them should apply for the EFIN instead. The responsible official is the individual with the authority over the IRS e-file operation. The principal will also have access to the application, and the primary contact can be an office manager. One person can also hold all 3 titles. If the business changes in the future, you can add or change the list of principals and officers for your company by updating the EFIN application. A new fingerprinting appointment and federal background check will be required for each new addition. When setting up the application, I suggest that you have everyone's details and documents handy. If your company has more principals and officers, gather everyone's information before you start the online application. You'll need the email address, mobile number, social security number, your business name, EIN, address, and phone number. To apply for an EFIN, you'll first need to log into the e-services account. There's dual authentication, so you'll be prompted to verify your email and mobile number before you begin registration. Unlike taxpayers, the IRS uses email in all types of communication with their authorized e-file providers. Make sure that you use an active email so that you don't miss any notifications. After you're able to log into your account using your ID.me account, which is also a step in verifying your identity, you can start your EFIN application. Follow the prompts and input all of the data requested. This includes your data and the data of your principals and officers. To submit your application online, you will also need to be sure to answer the suitability questions and agree to the suitability check. So don't forget to click those links because they can hide a little bit. Once that's done, you'll make an appointment to get fingerprinted. FBI fingerprints are done through field print and are FBI conducted background checks. Set up an account, answer the questions, and provide permission to get all up in your business aside from your identity. The IRS will also check out whether you file your taxes on time and correctly, so do know that they will check your tax history. Once you have submitted your application, head back to the main screen. Now you should see a link present in the lower left-hand corner to make your appointment. As a reminder, while there is no fee to process your fingerprints, it must be done within 30 days and you cannot cancel outside of a 24-hour window. How do you get the results to your application? You can check the status of your application through your eServices account on the IRS website. Click on your application and check the status located in the upper right part of the page. If approved, you can also see your assigned EFIN on this page. If your application is rejected, you will receive an official letter from the IRS. An application can be rejected if the business or any of the listed applicants fail the suitability test. But you can appeal. If you have failed a suitability test, reach out to me on FB or IG. I can help. And that's it, future tax bosses. You've learned the basics of what you need to know about an EFIN, why you need it, and how to apply for it. To get even more information about EFINs or how to build your tax business, check out the links in the description and follow me for more deets on how to break into the tax industry, making upwards of $50,000. When you get your EFIN, you can also head over to our demos and check out TaxWise, Slayer, or OOT, all professional software options that help you scale your tax business ethically. You can download a demo of last year's software or try the online version, which works on Macs and Windows. To get started, visit TMB Tax Bureau and click the demo button in the top right corner of the page. Until next time, take care, beautiful people.